Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Odie McKinley, Media and Communications Manager here at the MEDC. And joining me today is my colleague and dear friend, Dave Lorenz, Vice President of Travel Michigan at the MEDC. Thanks for joining us, Dave.
Thank you, Odie. It's good to see you. And you might be wondering why it looks like I'm wearing a construction hat. I'm not. I'm actually zip lining at Boyne Highlands on a beautiful day. It's one of those things you should consider doing this winter as you explore pure Michigan.
Well, I got to tell you, from the seat at my home office in Lansing, I am incredibly jealous of your day at the office today.
I understand that. And let me tell you, what they've done here at the Highlands during the COVID period is pretty spectacular. They've been working at updating and renovating. They've developed these sweet, beautiful rooms, and I mean suites. They have a tremendous plan that they launched last night. It's going to really get a lot of attention in northern Michigan. You know, we have so many great resorts in northern Michigan, Odie.
That's very true.
The Boyne properties being among them. And these are great examples of places that you should be considering sending your friends and loved ones to for holiday gift giving ideas. I mean, the gift of travel to places like this for those that you know so well that love winter experiences or experiences in places like this at any time of the year. What a great gift idea.
No doubt. It's a fantastic idea. I'm going to have to put that on my list this year. But that's a great segue because that's what we were kind of hoping to talk about today is the travel and recreation opportunities that can be found in Michigan, and especially as we're entering into the winter season. But maybe we could talk a little about how supporting the locally owned restaurants. Oh my gosh, people are having so much fun. I'm only getting more jealous. But talk about some of the locally owned restaurant shops and how people this gift giving season can support those.
Yeah, it's so important right now that we do all we can to support our local retailers and restaurants and travel attractions and properties all over the state in every way. During COVID, we all had to think of new ways and new protocols and how to travel safely and how to treat each other. And now, as we're at this point, it's time for us to kind of double down on our support for local. So we're hoping that people will consider doing that even to a greater degree this winter. Think about going to your local restaurants, or still working on those kind of ordering out type things. And as we talked earlier, what great gift giving opportunities there are here as well.
Yeah. Well, everyone wants to support the businesses and the communities in which they live or in which they visit. But maybe, where can viewers find out some information or suggestions on some of the shopping, dining, destination activities across the state?
We work with our local destination promotion agencies all throughout the state to gather up information about really cool things you can see and do. And then we do our best to make sure to put them on michigan.org. You'll find a bunch of support local opportunities there on michigan.org. And then if you look at all of the Pure Michigan social channels that are out there as well, Pure Michigan Facebook and Twitter and everything else, I look at those Pinterest pictures, for instance, and Instagram pictures that are out there. They're really inspiring, and they give you some really great ideas on things to see and do. So we always say your trip begins at michigan.org, but that's only a beginning. You need to follow through on that next action, and that is to make your bookings and make sure you travel right here to Pure Michigan.
That's right. And you're up at Boyne Highlands, and traditionally northern Michigan ski resorts get a little more natural snow and the ability to also supplement it with man-made snow. But we're seeing southeast Michigan ski resorts opening up as well. So if you're not looking to go all the way up north and just are looking to do a Saturday afternoon or an evening after work or school, there's a lot of great opportunities down south as well, aren't there?
There really are. People may be surprised to hear that Michigan only ties with New York as having the most number of ski hills and resorts in the state. You think about out west, of course, they
Yeah.
have those huge mountains. They're beautiful, but that's not for everybody. People like me, we like to go out skiing every so often. So maybe after work, I might go to Cannonsburg or Crystal Mountain, not too far away from me. Other people might go to Mount Holly or you name it. They're all over the state. And that's the really cool thing about Pure Michigan. We offer so much variety, so much opportunity, so much accessibility to these things that we love to see and do. And the values are really incredible. The experience you can have at some of these places, if you were to do this out west or some other places around the world, you'd be spending a lot of money. But here, you get to do it and not spend a lot. And you don't have to feel like you need to get it all done in one weekend because of the availability. If you can't do it this weekend, hey, there's next weekend.
That's right. Convenience and some great opportunities. And I understand that the Pure Michigan team has a ski video series, the Ski Pure Michigan. What can you tell me about that?
Well, you could tell me more because here's the big secret. You're the star, Odie. I am so jealous when I watch you ski in these ski videos. They're so incredible. You do such a great job. When I see how you have those skis in line and you make it look so easy, it's really fun. And it does inspire me to want to get out to these places. You think about it, with all this variety of ski opportunity, there's something for every level of skier. Somebody like me who just likes to get out and do some downhilling ever so often, or somebody like you, Odie, who really knows how to ski well, and you inspire me to do a little classroom instruction again. And that's something we need to know about as well. We have a lot of really great ski instruction areas as well at our resorts and at our hills a little bit closer to home as well. So think about that as you get out this winter and make sure you explore these beautiful places.
That's right. From Southeast Michigan to the western tip of the UP, Michigan's got the ski resorts that meets everybody's ability and enjoyment. And while you are going on those ski trips, again, don't forget, coming into the gift giving season and throughout the course of the winter, supporting the local restaurants and hotels surrounding the ski areas in which you visit is incredibly important this year, maybe more so than many years in the past.
We've been for years. My wife and I and our friends, we try to find at least one good long weekend for a winter getaway. That's one thing that I really recommend people consider. But the cool thing about Michigan is this four-season state. We have a lot of opportunities and a lot of times in the season to get out. So one thing I do recommend people consider is try to find times during the week to get out, because the availability in the resorts is really great. Get really good deals, but there are fewer people on the hills as well.
That's right.
So consider that. We are so lucky to live here, so we might as well get out there and enjoy it.
So, we're talking about winter activities, and I understand this afternoon, Pure Michigan is going to be hosting a winter-themed Pure Michigan chat, a Twitter chat this afternoon. If people are interested, how do people get to that?
Yeah, that's at 12 o'clock. And in fact, we've invited our friends from all over the state in the travel industry to send us information about all the things you can see and do throughout the state. And then we know our Pure Michigan Twitter community is going to want to engage as well. Yeah. So at 12 o'clock, look for that hashtag Pure Michigan Chat, and then make sure to go to Twitter and really kind of watch what other people are saying, but also, take part in that conversation. Share what you love to see and do as you travel around Pure Michigan this winter as well. 12 o'clock today.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you. Well, Dave, it is very clear you have very pressing work-related issues at hand. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today. It was an absolute pleasure to chat with you about winter fun here in Pure Michigan, and supporting the thousands of locally owned small businesses across the state, just helping make Michigan the ideal place to live, work, and play. And
thanks, Odie. I'm going to get back to my research here for winter planning. I encourage you to do
research.
The same.
Yes. All right. And thanks to everyone who joined us today. For more ideas how to support local businesses across the state, please visit michigan.org/support local. Thanks, folks. Have a great winter.